Welcome to the Meditation Nest, bedtime stories for adults. I'm Beth Buttram, your host and narrator. Here, stories become gentle meditations, designed to help your thoughts unwind as you slow the tempo of your life and embrace the night ahead. I invite you to slow your breath, soften your thoughts, and find peace as you drift into rest. This is your time to rest, reflect, and dream. Tonight, we step into a quieter place. Each change of season has a way of quickening everything. The year feels new, expectations hover in the air, and the world moves with a subtle urgency. Lists lengthen, calendars fill. Energy feels stretched between ambition and exhaustion. And tonight, we do something a little different. I have crafted a guided journey into quiet and peace, and it is titled Garden of the Soul. It offers a return to tending, to noticing, to working gently with what grows inside you. Now, let your body become ready for the night. Let your breathing become gentle and calming. Let your shoulders drop. And imagine now that you are stepping away from the noise of the day. There is a threshold before you, and on the other side, the sanctuary waits. Let everything beyond the sound of the background music and my voice fall away as you cross the threshold into a beautiful lunar greenhouse. You stand at the edge of something luminous. The world behind you hums with unfinished tasks and quiet pressures. Notifications blink in distant memory. Conversations replay. Expectations whisper. Ahead of you stands a tall greenhouse. Its panes glow silver beneath a wide, waxing moon. Frost gathers lightly along the outer edges, though the interior is warm and alive. Vines curl against the green from within, their leaves pressing softly to the cool surface. You reach for the door handle. It feels smooth and steady beneath your palm. As the door opens, a wave of humid, moss-scented air greets you. Warmth wraps around your shoulders. The scent is rich and grounding. Damp soil, crushed leaves, something ancient and green. You walk inside. The door closes quietly behind you. The frantic pace of the outside world dims as though someone has lowered the volume. Inside, The greenhouse breathes slowly. Moonlight filters through the ceiling, casting pale silver across pathways lined with moss. Water droplets cling to broad leaves and reflect faint stars. Ferns unfurl in gentle spirals. Your lungs fill more deeply here. The air is thick, soft, forgiving. You inhale and feel your heart rate respond. Slower, steadier. You are no longer the busy achiever here. No longer the planner, responder, fixer. Here you are a gardener, patient, observant, present. You feel the shift in your posture. Your hands relax at your sides. Your mind begins to widen, like soil receiving rain. This greenhouse is yours. This is the greenhouse of your inner world, and tonight you tend it. You walk along a narrow path. On either side, plants grow densely, some thriving, some tangled, some competing for light. You kneel beside a patch of soil. At first, everything looks green, but when you lean closer, you notice the weeds, small, persistent, winding themselves around sturdier stems. You recognize them immediately. One is the replay of something you said earlier today. One is the worry about something unfinished. One is the quiet comparison you made when you saw someone else's success. Another yet is the sharp edge of criticism you barely noticed at the time. Each weed carries a name. You don't judge them. You simply name them. Overthinking, doubt, impatience, pressure. As you speak each word softly in your mind, your fingers wrap gently around the base of the weed. You loosen the soil around it. You pull upward, slowly. The root slides free more easily than expected. There is no struggle, just release. You set the uprooted thought aside and notice something remarkable. Light reaches the surrounding plants more easily. Air circulates more freely. The soil looks less crowded. You move methodically, naming, loosening, pulling. you do not rush. Some weeds are smaller, barely formed. You remove those too. Others are stubborn, their roots intertwined with deeper layers. You work patiently, loosening the soil with care until they release. Each time one comes free, your chest feels lighter. Your breathing deepens. The path beside you grows clearer. You step back for a moment. The space you've cleared is not empty. It feels open, ready, prepared for something intentional. Further inside the greenhouse, you find another section. Here, vines have grown thick and they're looping. They twist around one another, climbing in every direction, competing for height. These are not weeds. They are productive growth that has gone unchecked. You recognize them too. The mental loops that repeat long after they are useful. The commitments you accepted without pausing. The internal debates that never reached resolution. You run your fingers across a vine. It vibrates faintly with energy, energy that could nourish something else. Beside you rests a pair of pruning shears. They feel balanced in your hand. You do not cut recklessly. You observe first. Where is the growth serving you? Where is it simply consuming space? You choose a vine that has wrapped tightly around itself, forming a dense knot. With one deliberate motion, you trim it back. The sound is soft, a clean separation. You pause. The plant does not collapse. It exhales. Energy redistributes. You trim another section, then another. Each cut creates space. Light filters down more evenly. The plant stands more upright, less burdened. You realize something gentle and powerful. Pruning is not destruction. It is redirection. You aren't losing parts of yourself. You are guiding your energy toward what truly matters. You continue pruning along the row, trimming carefully, letting go of one unnecessary obligation, releasing one exhausting internal debate, ending one mental habit that has drained you quietly. Each cut is clean and intentional, respectful. And with each one, the greenhouse feels more balanced, more breathable, more aligned. And you, in turn, feel the pull to continue your exploration of this greenhouse that was conjured by your heart and your soul. You notice something in the far corner of the greenhouse, a low wooden bin. It's unremarkable at first glance. Rough planks, darkened by years of moisture and use. A faint warmth rises from it, subtle but steady. You walk toward it. Inside the bin are the remnants of what you cleared. Wilted leaves, the vines you trimmed, the weeds you uprooted, even a few brittle stems from seasons long past. You pause. There is a quiet temptation to push the lid closed and walk away, to pretend that what has been removed no longer matters. But the garden does not waste. You lean closer. The scent surprises you. It's not sharp or decaying. It's rich, earthy, alive. The discarded pieces are already softening, breaking down, surrendering their old shapes. You realize something essential. Nothing you removed was useless. The overthinking once protected you. The hyper-awareness once kept you safe. The perfectionism once helped you build something meaningful. Even the doubt once tried to shield you from disappointment. These were not enemies. They were strategies. And like all strategies, they have seasons. You reach into the compost gently. The texture is warm beneath your fingers. What once felt rigid is now yielding. What once crowded the soil is becoming nourishment. You do not reject what you cleared away. You transform it. You take a small spade resting nearby and turn the compost slowly, folding the outer edges inward. The movement is unhurried, rhythmic. As you work, something inside you softens. You don't have to be ashamed of what you carried. You don't have to resent the parts of yourself that grew too large. Everything here has served a purpose, and everything can be repurposed. The greenhouse hums quietly around you. A droplet falls from a high leaf and lands softly in the soil. You think of the moments this week that felt heavy, the sharp reply you wish you'd softened, the pressure you placed on yourself to perform, the exhaustion you ignored. None of it needs to be erased. It can be folded back into the earth, given time, allowed to break down into wisdom. You turn the compost again. Heat rises more noticeably now. Transformation generates warmth. You realize that what felt like friction may become fuel. The impatience becomes clarity. The comparison becomes discernment. The overextension becomes boundary. You close the lid gently. This bin is not a grave. It is an incubator, a quiet chamber of becoming. You step back and look at the greenhouse with new understanding. Clearing space was only part of the work. Honoring what was cleared, that is the deeper practice. There is profound relief in knowing you do not have to discard parts of yourself entirely. You are allowed to evolve, to refine, to compost what no longer serves without condemning it. The moonlight shifts again, casting longer silver lines across the floor. You feel steadier now, more integrated, less divided between what you wish you were and what you have been. Everything belongs. Everything participates. You run your hand lightly along the wooden edge of the bin one last time. Thank you, you whisper. Not to the weeds, not to the vines, but to the process itself. To growth, to seasons, to the quiet intelligence of becoming. And with that, you turn toward the small tray of soil at the center of the greenhouse. The seeds wait, not rushed, not impatient, ready for what comes next. You approach a low wooden table. Upon it rests a small tray of soil. At first glance, it appears empty. You lean closer. Tiny seeds are indeed buried beneath the surface. These are not loud ambitions, not flashy goals. These are quieter strengths, resilience, consistency, self-trust, compassion. They don't sprout overnight. They thrive in steady care. You pick up a watering can. The metal is cool beneath your palm. You pour gently. Water darkens the soil. The scent of damp earth rises, rich and grounding. You inhale deeply. There is something profoundly calming about tending what grows slowly. You understand now that these seeds cannot be rushed. They germinate in darkness. They strengthen in unseen spaces. They expand roots long before leaves appear. You kneel beside the tray. Your breath matches the rhythm of the greenhouse. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You place your palm lightly over the soil. You feel warmth there. Potential. Life in its earliest stages. You commit to patience, to watering consistently, to trusting the process, even when nothing appears to be happening. The moonlight shifts overhead, illuminating the path you cleared earlier. The pruned vines stand taller. The uprooted weeds lie forgotten in a quiet corner, already beginning to return to compost. Everything here is part of a cycle. Nothing wasted, nothing rushed. Growth in this place unfolds in its own time, and you honor that. You rise slowly and walk the length of the greenhouse once more. The paths are clearer now. The air feels lighter. Leaves glisten with hydration. Moonlight reflects softly off newly opened spaces. You stand at the center. You listen. The silence here is full. It carries the gentle hum of life, continuing without urgency. You feel something anchor within you, a steadiness, a knowing that your internal landscape is no longer crowded. It is tended, balanced, cared for. You understand that you cannot control every storm outside these walls. You cannot force seasons to change faster. Yet here, within, there is refuge. There is intention. There is patience. You sit on a wooden bench. Your hands rest loosely in your lap. Your breathing deepens further. The greenhouse holds you. You don't need to do anything more tonight. The seeds will continue their invisible work. The pruned plants will redirect their energy. the cleared soil will remain open for intentional growth. You have done enough. The door behind you glows faintly. You stand and walk toward it, slowly. Before leaving, you turn once more to look at this sanctuary. Silver light bathes everything evenly. It is beautiful, balanced, alive. You step through the door. The cooler air of late evening greets you gently. Yet something has shifted. The frantic pace feels distant, muted. You carry the greenhouse within you now. The end. As you settle into your physical rest tonight, trust that growth continues quietly. Trust that your inner garden knows how to regenerate. Trust that patience is strength. Let your body grow heavy. Let your breaths be slow. Let the cycle continue while you sleep. Know that you do carry this sanctuary within you. Even as external storms may come and go, the inner landscape you have cultivated remains a refuge, steady and true. When you awaken, may you find the world softened, with burdens a little lighter and purpose a little clearer. May you remember that each day, each breath, is an invitation to continue this gentle work, trusting that every act of care, every pause for rest, brings you closer to the balanced and beautiful life you seek. Rest well, knowing that your presence matters and that, like the seeds beneath the soil, you are always becoming, quietly, steadily, and in your own time. Good night. As this episode comes to a gentle close and the world outside grows quiet, may you find comfort within your own meditation nest. Let your mind settle softly. May tranquility wrap around you, inviting deep rest and serene dreams until dawn. If you'd like to help keep the meditation nest aglow, please consider buying me a cup of coffee by visiting ko-fi.com/BethPodcast. Every small kindness helps the light travel a little further. You can also access a free weekly blog on substack.com. Check the show notes for links. Until we meet again, rest in the quiet knowing that you are safely held by the night.